Hello, everyone out there in Rumble, X, and YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and today we're going to talk some more about It Ends With This. I mean, it ends with us. It ends with us. Of course it does. It ends with us. It ends with us. Now, obviously, most of you know about the scandal going on here. Okay, he said, she said, apparently Justin Baldoni was sexually harassing Blake Lively on the set while they were filming this movie. Okay, in 2023, I guess they filmed it, and some of 2024. There was a strike, if you remember that. There was a writer's strike at that time in between filming, so they had to take a break for a while. And when they came back, all this chaos happened. All right, the movie premiered in the summer of last year. It did very well. Okay, it made $351 million, and considering the budget was $25 million, that's definitely a success. That's definitely a success. All right, I think the real reason it did so well was not because of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni or any of that stuff. Okay, although that did help the movie. I think the reason it did so well is because of the scandal. Okay, this scandal, okay, that's surrounding this movie. Okay, that's the biggest. I mean, you can't buy advertisement like this. Okay, this is free publicity. This is the definition of free publicity. Okay, when every social media outlet, okay, when every pundit on social media, okay, we're talking X, we're talking NBC, CNN. Okay, when we got people like The Critical Drinker. Okay, I mean, ladies, how many of you even watch The Critical? I mean, most of you don't even know who that is. Okay, that guy, he reviews like Star Wars and action movies and Star Trek and superhero TV shows. That's what he reviews. Okay, and he did a video on this, right? Like, definitely out of his wheelhouse. Okay, Nerdrotic. Same thing. He reviews comic book movies. Okay, like the stuff that I'm really into, Doctor Who, stuff like that. Okay, and he made a video about this. Okay, like this is not even their genre. And why? Why are they doing it? Why are people like that making videos with it? I'll tell you why. Because it's clickbait. Because it gets views. People want to know about the scandal. Not so much men. Men don't really give a crap. Okay? But capitalism at its best. Okay, Nerdrotic, his viewers are mostly guys like me. We grew up, we're nerds. We're nerds. We want to keep up on what's going on in the nerd community. Okay, guys, I said guys, okay, because most of his viewers are men. All right, older, middle-aged men like him. Okay? But and most of us don't really care about Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively's drama. But you women do. You women do. So guess what? If a guy YouTube channel starts talking about, this drama, the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni drama, he's going to get a whole lot more females watching his channel. And if they like what they see, they're going to keep watching it. You see what I mean? That's kind of how it works. All right? It's capitalism at its best. Okay, even like WW Pro is making videos about this. Midnight's Edge is making videos. But these are the people that I follow. I don't follow this shit. I don't follow the gossip columns. Okay, the women that just this gossip about everything in Hollywood. Ooh, he's dating who? Well, we just heard that Taylor broke up with you. No, I don't follow any of that crap. Okay, of course they're covering this. The guys that I follow, the guys that have nothing to do with who's boning who in Hollywood. They have nothing to do with that. Okay, who's marrying who? Okay, they're covering this. Okay. I mean, Candace Owens is covering this. The Daily Wire is covering this. Okay? I mean, you got Andrew Klavan. I mean, like, this is ridiculous. Matt Walsh. I mean, Ben Shapiro. They're all making videos on this stuff. It's like, I can't. Popcorn Planet is making videos about this stuff. And he's only supposed to be covering, like, superhero movies. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's my wheelhouse. It's invaded my space. Now, when I first started this channel, I used to talk about whatever I like talking about. Okay, like if you look at my early videos, man, I'm talking about like the Hawkeye Disney Plus series. Okay, I'm talking about like the Karate Kid franchise because Cobra Kai had just come out. I'm talking about like Spider-Man movies. I'm talking about the Justice League, Zack Snyder. I'm talking about that stuff. That's the stuff that I like. That's the stuff that I enjoy. That's the stuff that I watch in my free time, my spare time, because I get a lot out of it. That's my wheelhouse. Okay, I like action movies, superhero movies, martial arts movies. Okay, give me a true crime thriller. Something like The Departed or something like that, or The Godfather. Give me something like that. I love it. Terminator. Okay, give me some stuff like that. Okay, I'm all about that stuff. Okay, I love it. Matrix. Okay, guy stuff. I like that stuff. That's what I grew up on. You give The Expendables. For me, The Expendables was my Avengers. Okay, those are the guys that I grew up watching. Okay, all together in one movie. Okay, the Expendable franchise. Okay, Chef's Kiss. Okay, that's the stuff that I like, okay? But if you look on YouTube, you're gonna notice a lot of people are already covering that stuff. Okay, guys that are better than me, okay, are already covering that stuff. All right, and I could put in my 2 cents. Well, I could do a video on Predator or Aliens versus Predator if you wanted to. I could do that. I have a lot to say about it. Okay, a lot of you don't even know that Jean-Claude Van Damme originally played the monster in Predator. His scenes are still in the movie. A lot of you didn't know that. Okay, but I could do that, but there's already a bunch of army of straight guys that are doing that stuff. Okay, fine, let them do it. I got a lot of them. They do better than me. Okay, I'm just a guy talking. Okay, my opinions. Okay, but what I don't see on YouTube is a straight guy. Okay, I'm not talking about some metrosexual. Apparently, Justin Baldoni's straight. Okay, apparently that's a rumor. Okay, but guy, I would rather do something that's not being done on YouTube. What's not being done? Straight guys talking about chick flicks. Okay, as a straight guy, this affects me as well. Okay, because like a lot of people my age, I grew up in the 80s. Okay, that was the era of divorce. That's when the divorce rates went to 50%. That was in the early 80s when it happened, and it's only gotten higher since then. It's more like 55% now, divorce rates. Okay, so kids were being raised by single moms, which means no dad around, or they get the dad like one weekend every 2 weeks, or just the weekends or something like that. So those are no fathers around. Okay. So if you're a boy, you're not being raised by a dad. There's no dad around, just mom's boyfriends coming in and out, or a stepdad who doesn't even really give a shit about you as much as he does his own kids with his ex-wife. They're living with his ex-wife. Okay, when you grow up like that, you tend to look for role models. You look for somebody to look up to, somebody that want to be like. In my case, I didn't have a father around, so I looked at people like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, these guys were my heroes, my role models. Bruce Willis. These people were my role models. I looked up to them. I wanted to be like them when I grew up, okay? They influenced me. They influenced my behavior, the way I walked, the way I dressed, the way I spoke, okay? It was based early as a child, based on guys like that, okay? Just like women, a lot of you were raised by freaking Kim Kardashian, okay? And Selena Gomez, okay? And Kylie Jenner, okay? And shit like that. Haley Steinfeld, for Christ's sake, okay? So don't you go judging me on my icons. Okay, a lot of you women my age, you were raised by fucking Meg Ryan and Julia Roberts. Okay, and fucking Sex and the City episodes. By the way, I've reviewed every fucking episode of Sex and the City. It's on this channel. If you want to know what I think about Sex and the City, I actually love the show, but it's bullshit. It's bullshit. All right, so a lot of you are influenced, okay, by women. Okay, by the things that women do in these movies. Okay, so don't tell me you're not. So don't tell me this shit doesn't fucking matter. What do you even care? It's just a chick flick. What do you even care about? This is why I care about it, because it influences you. Because it turns you into fucking dumbasses. That's why. That's why. Okay? And this movie's no different. Okay? It puts down men. Okay? It puts down men and it elevates women. Okay? It overestimates women and underestimates men. Okay? And that's a problem. That's a problem. Hollywood's been doing this for like 10 plus years now. Okay? Have you noticed that? Have you not noticed there's no strong men in Hollywood anymore, leading men in Hollywood anymore? Have you not noticed this? What does Hollywood give us as a strong leading man? What do they give? They give us a fucking Justin Baldoni, who's a fucking pussy. He even wrote a book on how to be a fucking pussy. Okay? He wrote a book about it. That's how much of a pussy he is. Okay? He's not a real man. Okay? Us straight guys, we don't even know who the fuck he was until the scandal broke out, to be honest with you. We never even fucking heard of this guy. We don't watch the shit that he's in. What is it, Jane the Virgin? I never watched one fucking episode of that show. I'm not going to watch one either. I never watched Gossip Girl either, but I knew who Blake Lively was because she's married to Ryan Reynolds. And obviously most guys know who that is because Deadpool, okay, is a guy franchise. Okay, and I saw her in Green Lantern. That's when I first heard about her, was in Green Lantern. I didn't give a shit about her before that. And I didn't give a fuck who she was. I don't give a shit. Okay, so these movies influence you, okay, whether you want to admit it or not. Okay, and in Hollywood right now, they are not giving us any male role models, okay? They went woke as shit. You cannot have a strong, straight, white, Christian man, okay, in the movies anymore. You're not allowed to. Okay, that's why we get the Timothy Chalamets. That's how we get the Robert Pattinsons. That's how we get the fucking Tom Hollands and the Ezra Millers. Okay? These pretty boys, skinny, weak, effeminate boys are what Hollywood is pushing on us as leading men. Because they don't want men to be strong. They want men to be effeminate and weak. They want the women to be strong. You see what I mean? That's the problem. That is the problem. And this movie is just another example of that. Now, do I blame Justin Baldoni? I do, but I got to give him a little bit of leeway here. Okay, if he did not play his character as a fucking pussy, if he did not pretend to be a pussy, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's really this way. I don't know. I like to think he's acting. I don't think he's faking. He's faking being a pussy so he can get jobs in Hollywood. Okay, but if he didn't present himself that way to movie producers or whatever, or casting directors, he wouldn't get hired. So he's doing what he has to do to keep his career going. You see what I mean? Okay, so it's not all his fault, but still, he's a sellout. He sold out his testosterone. He sold out his masculinity. He gave up his man card a long time ago, if he ever even had it. That's just if I give him the benefit of doubt that he was ever really a man, or he's just putting on an act so he can get work in Hollywood. Now that things are starting to change. Obviously, we had this election year last year. You know, things did not go the way Hollywood wanted it to go. Okay, and they're still pissed off about it, and good for them. I hope they stay pissed off. But you know, whatever gets done now, you know, because let's face it, that election is the best demographic survey in America. Market research, the best market research ever done is the election. That tells you exactly what the American audience thinks. Okay, and Hollywood did not want to hear, did not like what they heard, but the audience has spoken. Okay, and the audience means money. And if you have a business, you have to cater to your audience, because if you don't, they'll get what they want from someone else. You see what I mean? That's what's happening. Okay. So the biggest market research there is an election. Okay, the people have spoken. Whether you like it or not, or who you voted for, doesn't fucking matter. The majority voted for a certain type of government, a certain type of culture, and that's what's happening right now. Okay, so Hollywood has to, you know, jump on that train, or else they're going to be left behind. They're gonna file for bankruptcy. Okay, Disney, you know, Comcast, all of them, they're going to go away if they don't cater to what the public wants. You see what I mean? Which means they have to pivot. They have to quit giving us this woke bullshit and start giving us stuff that we want. And something that men want, that boys want, that they don't have enough of, are strong, masculine, leading men. You see what I mean? We don't have that. And this movie doesn't even fucking have that. You see what I mean? That's what we need. We need men to act like fucking men again. Give these boys today a fucking role model. Do you really think little boys want to grow up to be fucking Timothy Chalamet? Really? Do you really think they want that? Oh, they want his money. They want his fame. They want to fuck the hot girls that he gets to fuck. But they don't necessarily want to be him. You see what I mean? I like to make the comparison of Hugh Grant, okay? For you young ladies, you probably don't know who Hugh Grant is, okay? I'll tell you, okay? You women my age, you know who Hugh Grant is. Hugh Grant was the #1 chick flick actor, okay? And I say chick flick because he never did any other kind of movie. All he did was rom-coms. That is it. Everything from Bridget Jones' Diary to fucking 9 Months to fucking, you know, Notting Hill. That's all he did, okay? 4 weddings and a funeral. That's all he did was chick flick rom-coms. He didn't do anything else, okay? And no matter how handsome he is, he was not the most masculine guy. They even did a movie called Mickey Blue Eyes, where he was, you know, playing himself basically, and his girlfriend was the daughter of a mafia boss. So he was trying to fit in with the mafias. Forget about it, you know, like that. And he just couldn't. Forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, like the pussy that he is. All right, but he was the #1 chick flick actor from like 1995 to like 2005 until he got busted with that prostitute in Hollywood. yeah, that $40 prostitute in Hollywood. Divine Brown. Look it up. I'm not making this up. And his career kind of took a hit, but it still recovered. It didn't end his career as a chick flick, because he always played the nice guy that the girl falls in love with at the end. Okay, but what it did do is it made him, instead of him playing like the nice guy that gets to the girls, he started playing the asshole, you know, stud that fucks the good girl, and then by the end of the movie, she falls in love with the nice guy. Okay, so he just changed the characters, but he kept doing rom-coms, is what I mean. Okay, he kept doing rom-coms. He just changed from being the nice guy to being the asshole ex-boyfriend that fucks the girl, you know what I mean? Okay, so, but the point is that, you know, Hugh Grant, okay, he was the guy that women wanted to be with, okay, because he was in all these rom-coms. But just because he was in all the rom-coms I don't know one fucking guy that wanted to be Hugh Grant. I sure as fuck didn't want to act like him. I wanted his money. I wanted to fuck Liz Hurley like he was fucking in real life. You know, I wanted to fuck the hot girls that he was fucking in real life. I wanted to be famous like him, but I didn't want to be him. You see what I mean? I didn't want to be his personality. The foppish, stammering, nerdy, insecure character that he would play in all his movies. I didn't want to be him. I wanted what he had, but I didn't want to be him. You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. That's the difference. That's the difference between men and women. You see? Give us an example of a man that we want to be like. Okay? And if you can nail it, you've got a leading man. Look at someone like Liam Neeson. Okay, not so much anymore. He's a joke now. But back in the day, Liam Neeson knew how to masculinity. He played masculinity. And the women loved him and the men loved him. Because there was a role model. You see what I mean? Even Harrison Ford back in the day, I'm talking like the 70s and 80s. You know? Women loved him and men loved him. Okay? And he was masculine. Indiana Jones was one of the most masculine guys out there. But he knew when to be tender too. He wasn't a pussy. You see what I mean? He wasn't a pussy. That's what I'm talking about. We don't have that anymore. And we need to get that back. We need to get that back, all right? All right, now that I got on my rant, let's talk about the movie, okay? Real quickly, I'm gonna give you the timeline here for the scandal, okay? May 5th, 2023, filming begins on It Ends With Us, okay? Oh yeah, caffeine. You know where I'm going. May 5th, 2023, filming begins, okay? August 9th, 2024, the movie gets released in theaters. August 9th, 2024. Okay? December 20th, 2024, Blake Lively files a sexual harassment suit against Justin Baldoni. Okay? December 20th, 2024. Now, it was not made public yet. Okay? December 21st, the next day, 2024, the New York Times publishes a story about Justin Baldoni. Okay? About Justin Baldoni orchestrating a smear campaign against Blake Lively. Okay? So basically, Blake Lively went to the New York Times and leaked a bunch of information about what a piece of crap Justin Baldoni was. Okay? They kept her anonymous even though it's obvious who it was. And they published their article smearing Justin Baldoni. Okay? Oh, he's a crap. He's a sexual harasser. The cast and crew hated him. He was a prima donna. He didn't respect people's boundaries. He tried to act like Hitler on set. All that kind of stuff, right? So they published it, okay? And the reason that Blake Lively did this is because she was getting negative press. She was getting negative press because she was promoting the movie she was doing all the interviews and stuff, walking the red carpet. She would always talk about her hair care products, her makeup products. She has an alcohol brand called Buzz. Okay, yeah, she makes her own alcohol, all right? Okay, and she was promoting all that during the press tour, during all the interviews, okay? Instead of talking about the movie. Okay, she was talking about the movie. When she did talk about the movie, she talked about like it was a rom-com. You know, like it's a cutesy, funny, fun movie, summer movie, for girls' night out, okay? When Justin Baldoni was trying to make a serious movie about domestic violence, okay? So the tones were completely different. When Justin Baldoni did an interview, he talked about the seriousness of domestic violence and how it's such a problem and we need to do something about it and blah, blah, that kind of thing, right? Because once again, he's a pussy. He's trying to bring women over to his side, okay? Because that's his own audience. Men don't watch him, okay? So that's all going on. So like I said, December 21st of last year, 2024, New York Times publishes a story about Justin Baldoni, about his smear campaign, okay, against Blake Lively, okay? On that same day, Justin Baldoni's talent agency, which is called William Morris Endeavors, they drop him. They drop him as a client, okay? So now his career is shot, okay? They drop him the same day, okay? Now, 10 days later, December 31st, 2024, Justin Baldoni sues the New York Times for $250 million for writing that hit piece on him. On the same day, it is officially announced that Blake Lively formally launches her suit against Justin Baldoni in the media. So now it's been leaked to the media. She officially announces that she is suing Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment. Okay? That's on December 31st. Okay? Fast forward 2 weeks later. Okay, January 16th of 2025, this year, not that long ago. We're in March right now. This is 6 weeks ago. Okay? Yeah, 6 weeks ago. 7 weeks ago, sorry. Okay? Justin Baldoni files a $400 million lawsuit against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Okay? That happens. Okay? That happened 6 weeks ago. Okay? And that's what's going on right now. Now, if you watch the pundits on YouTube and all that, okay, social media, there's a few more developments, not too much. There was a gag order that Blake Lively's attorney tried to do to Justin Baldoni to get him to shut up. Justin Baldoni set up a website basically to refute all of the evidence that Blake Lively has against him. He's refuted it all on his website. When she says this happened on the set, he shows the actual evidence, the screenshots, the text messages, the actual film footage, whatever it is. He shows it on his website to refute, okay, everything that Blake Lively said, okay? So he's got the receipts, okay? So Blake Lively's the one looking like a lying piece of crap here, like an Amber Heard 2.0, okay? Right now, recently, this just happened a couple days ago, it was announced that Taylor Swift, yes, your favorite singer, Taylor Swift, has officially been subpoenaed. She is going to have to go to court and give testimony under penalty of perjury. Yes, that just got announced like 2 days ago. Okay, so she has to give a deposition. Okay, yes, Taylor Swift, who recently got booed at the Super Bowl. Yeah, that her boyfriend was playing in. He played like he had no heartbeat. That's why they lost. It took them. I mean, they didn't even score until the end of the third quarter. Okay, I mean, what kind of Super Bowl was that? It's a piece of crap. Anyway, yes, Taylor Swift got booed at the Super Bowl. Okay, so yeah, the men never really liked her. Ladies, just so you know, men never really liked Taylor Swift. We really don't. We don't give a shit about her. See, that's the difference between women and men. Okay. Ladies, when you don't like someone, you fucking tell the whole world about it. You won't fucking shut up about that person. I'm sure a lot of you formed hate groups about me. Okay? Just because you don't like what I fucking say. Okay? Or whatever. Okay? You want to fucking just keep talking and talking and talking. Oh, he's an ass. I hate him. And then you form groups about it. So you all take turns talking about what a piece of shit she is or he is. Okay? Whereas us guys, when we don't like someone, especially when we don't like a woman, you know what we do? We just don't talk about them. Fuck her. She's a bitch. And that's it. That's it. We got better things to do. Whereas you ladies, you're like, well, I heard that. You see what I mean? It's a load of shit. Yeah, I swear to God. Okay. I'll give you a straight man's point of view here, whether you like it or not. All right? Now, let's get back to the movie here. Okay? I'm pretty much done talking about the scandal. I mean, anything that happens, I'm going to update you, okay? But I think I've covered the scandal pretty well in these videos. I just want to focus with the movie now, okay? Now, where we left off last time, okay, was the flower shop. Lily opened up her flower shop. Blake Lively's character, Alyssa's there, whatever. Justin Baldoni's character, Ryle Kincaid, he shows up as her first official customer. She treats him like shit, tells him he's loitering, he's not a real customer, he hasn't bought anything. He's there because he's horny for her. I don't know why. She looks like shit in her fucking baggy clothes, her fat ass. She's trying to cover up her fat ass, okay? But she's trying to show off her tits, okay? Because she did in real life, she gave birth a few months ago before she filmed this movie. So her tits are kind of swollen. So they do look nice. I'm going to say they don't look nice, okay? And she has a pretty face and all that, okay? But her hair is all fucking frizzy. She doesn't wear very much makeup, okay? And she looks older. She looks like she's in her late 30s. She doesn't look like the Gossip Girl anymore, okay? And what I'm trying to say is that she's not a 10. If she ever was. Maybe she was on Gossip Girl. I don't know. I never watched that fucking show, okay? I never really paid attention to her at all. I do know she's had like a couple of nose jobs, so I know that what she looks like right now is not what she looked like when she was like 18 or 19 because she had her nose done, okay? But her whole family is a bunch of actors and shit, so they're all in the industry, okay? So anyway, she's there, okay? It's her flower shop. Lily's Blooms is the name of her flower shop. You know, get it? Her name is Lily Bloom. Lily's Blooms. Or some shit like that. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, it's a girly thing. She's all about the flowers and shit, all right? Okay, and Lily shows up, okay? So anyway, he buys a bunch of lilies, get it? Because her name's Lily. For her, and he writes down a note on there, okay? And Lily reads the note, and he says, I can't stop thinking about you, you know, a friend. Because he kissed her earlier. Okay, they went on a pseudo date. He kissed her, and then she blew him off after that. So he shows up at her store on opening day. He's her first customer. And she blows him off again. Okay? And he's just like fucking, you know, oh my God, what a woman. No, that's bullshit. Now, I know a lot of movies do this stuff and it pisses me off, okay? It's always the fucking rom-coms that do this shit, okay? It's not fucking real. Any man with any sort of self-respect, okay, with any sort of self-respect is not going to pursue a woman who's blown him off, okay? He's not going to pursue. You know why? Because he has self-respect. He's not going to do that to himself. He's not gonna force himself onto a woman. A real man does not do that. He's not forcing himself onto a woman. He doesn't keep pursuing a woman when she keeps treating him like shit. Now, I know that hard to get. It's bullshit, okay? You see, I'm thinking about a movie right now. I don't remember the name of it, okay, but it was with George Clooney and Catherine Zeta-Jones, okay? And I know Billy Bob Thornton was in it too. I know you know the movie I'm talking about, okay, where he plays the divorce attorney, okay? And what's her name? Catherine Zeta-Jones plays a woman who keeps marrying rich guys, and then she divorces them and takes the alimony and takes the settlement, whatever. She keeps doing that. He plays her divorce attorney, and then she falls in love with her for real. She blows him off, but she gives him like these seductive looks, like then he's just like, oh, what a woman. Like, okay, that's bullshit. Only weak, beta male, limp dick motherfuckers do that. Okay? And ladies, you already know who those guys are. You see him at work all the time. You see him on the street all the time. You see him at the grocery store. You see him at the mall. Okay? You even see him in nightclubs. Okay? Those are the guys that have no friends and they can't hook up with any woman. Okay? They look like shit. They're nervous. They're shy. And any woman that gives them the smallest amount of attention, they are immediately going to fall in love with. Okay? Those guys do that. Okay? Guys like George Clooney do not do that. Okay? And if this character, Raul Kincaid, was being played by a man, a real man, if his character had been written by a real man, okay, he wouldn't be doing it either. But this was written by Colleen Hoover, okay, who has a PhD in limp dicks, okay? She's probably never seen a real life hard-on in her life, okay? She's unattractive. She doesn't know. She's horny. She can't get any fucking dates except for guys like this, okay? And so what does she do? Because her love life sucks, she writes books about it, okay? Which really, women really understand, okay? Yeah, right, okay? And that's why they make this movie, okay? They got the rights to the book, all right? But anyway, so she doesn't understand what a real man is, okay? I'm a real man. I'm going to tell you what a real man is, okay? This is bullshit. This is not realistic, okay? If I walked into her store and she started being a bitch to me because I want to congratulate her on her opening day, I want to buy her something because I like her even though she fucking blew me off earlier when I tried to kiss her, okay? But he did beg her to kiss him though, so that right there tells you he's low value. Okay, but and she treated me like shit like that. Okay, I'd be like, okay, well, you have a good time. All right, good luck with your store. Bye. And I would never go back there again. And that's the truth. That's what a real man would do. But no, we're not talking about real men on this movie, are we? Okay, we're talking about limp dick soy boys. Okay, played by a man who's a woman inside, written by a woman. They don't understand what a real man is, what a straight man is at least. So of course he's gonna pursue her, and I mean you can see the fucking saliva coming off his mouth looking at her. Okay, he's never fucking seen a woman before. And he's supposed to be an alpha male? He's supposed to be a guy that goes through women like crazy? That's what his sister says later on in the movie? He goes through women like candy? No, a guy like this wouldn't go through anybody. A guy like this is a freaking virgin. Anyway. So anyway, it's Alyssa's birthday party. Okay, so they have the birthday party. Okay, now remember, Raul Kincaid lives in a penthouse, okay, in a high-rise, a luxury high-rise, next to his sister and her husband. Okay, so his apartment's right next to theirs. So obviously, Lily being Alyssa's boss, she gets invited to the party. And of course, Raul being Alyssa's brother, he's going to be at the party. So she shows up at the party, okay? She shows up at this nice, beautiful penthouse, okay? Much nicer than my penthouse, okay? She shows up at Alyssa's birthday party, okay? And she's wearing a baggy, leafy, earth tone colors. Okay, she can't ever look sexy. Okay, she's got to wear baggy clothes all the time everywhere she goes. Even when the weather's nice, she wears a bunch of coats with her midsection open. Okay, nobody fucking does that in real life. Okay, but she walks in there wearing a bunch of baggy, like leaf colored clothes. Okay, and these big fucking earrings. Okay, and obviously Colleen Hoover, the author of the book that this movie's based on, she's at the party getting fucked up too. Okay, and it's getting drunk, and she's getting drunk. Yeah, Colleen Hoover's getting drunk at this party. She's there. She's in the movie. Okay, and it's a huge, lovely penthouse. Okay, like I said, it's a beautiful penthouse. Okay, much better than mine. All right, anyway. Okay, and of course Marshall's there. Marshall is Alyssa's husband. He's Indian. He's not white because otherwise you won't get nominated for anything at the Academy Awards if everybody's white. So you got to have at least a little bit of diversity in there. Okay. So Alyssa's husband, okay, is Indian, okay, but he acts like he's American. He acts like he's a white guy, like he's a Bruins fan. Yeah, bro, dude, yeah, huh? Why a man, bro? All right, okay, but he's Indian. Anyway, his name's Marshall, okay, and he's a soy boy, limp dick as well, completely obsessed and in love with his fucking ugly ass wife. Okay, you know, and he tells Lily that he just wanted to do something special for his baby girl. That's his wife, his fucking dog ugly Jenny Slate wife, who dated Chris Evans in real life, by the way. And now I question Chris Evans' sexuality. Okay, hey, they call it a beard for a reason, all right? Anyway, yeah, it's a good one, baby. I just want to do something for my baby girl. You're a fucking butt ugly girl. Okay, anyway, and she's, you know, and he calls her, she's my ride or die, man. Dude, you're a fucking millionaire. You live in a fucking posh, beautiful fucking penthouse. You can do a lot better than fucking Jenny Slate. Okay? She's dog fucking ugly. I'm sorry. And she's the first one to admit. Watch her stand-up comedy. Okay? She's a stand-up comedian. With a face like that, why wouldn't she be? Okay? Of course, she even knows how ugly she is. Okay? She's the first one to admit it. She makes jokes about it. Okay? She's not attractive. Okay? She's a trope. All the rom-coms have it. Okay? You've got the main girl. Okay, like the Kate Hudson or the Meg Ryan or whoever the fuck it is, or the Drew Barrymore, whoever the fuck it is, and you got the horny, unattractive best friend. Okay, that's the Catherine Hahn, the Chelsea Handler, the Molly Shannon, and the fucking Jenny Slate. Okay, Jenny Slate plays that role in this movie. Okay, every fucking rom-com has it. Jenny Slate plays that role. Okay. So she's there, okay, and of course she emasculates her husband. She's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you won't believe this, but I actually didn't marry him for his money. You know, just like no respect for her fucking husband who fucking has nothing better to do than to fucking sit around and fucking lick her fucking asshole. You know, act like an alpha male who loves Toyota fucking Camrys. The motherfucker won't shut up about Toyota Camrys. He owns a fucking Toyota Camry even though he's a fucking millionaire. Okay? He loves fucking the Toyota Camry. Okay? That's an economical car. Okay? That's the kind of car that people drive when they don't have fucking money. They can't afford a Mercedes. They can't afford a Land Rover. They can't afford an Audi. Okay? They can't afford a Porsche. Or a Maserati. You see what I mean? They can't afford a Jaguar. That's what, well, actually, nobody drives Jaguar right now. Thanks to the gay commercials they made. But they can't afford those cars. So they drive a Toyota Camry. It's an economical car. Okay? Like a Honda Civic. All right? It's not a luxury car. But he's talking about how great it is. Even though he's a fucking millionaire. Like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway. So he said, I just want to do something for my baby girl. My ride or die. See, he even calls her his ride or die. That's the shit that a fucking girls say to each other. When girls are best friends, they say, that's my ride or die. Couples don't say that. Anyway. So that's going on here. Okay, Lily catches Ryle flirting with another girl, okay? So she notices Ryle at the party, you know, he's drinking his champagne or his martini, whatever gay drink he's fucking drinking, okay? And she takes off her coat in front of him, and then she looks at him real quickly and keeps walking. Okay, like that works in real life. Actually, it doesn't, because she didn't really make eye contact with him, okay? In other words, you know, she just did that, okay? He looked at her through the corner of his eyes, peripheral vision, okay? If that happens to me, I'm just going to be like, whatever, and go back to the hot girl that I was talking to, okay? Because I'm sorry, I know in bullshit make-believe land, like this movie takes place in, that actually happens, okay? But I don't live in fucking lollipop land like these characters do. I live in the real fucking world. If I'm already talking to a hot girl, and a girl that doesn't fucking like me walks by me, I'm not going to give her my fucking attention, okay? Because I already know she don't like me. Now, is there some deep-rooted, she really does like me, but she ain't gonna show it type thing going on here? Huh? Well, if it is, I can't fucking see it, because I'm a fucking man. And I'm not gonna go talk to a fucking girl and hit on a fucking girl that I already hit on twice. And she shot me down both times. Well, actually, 35 times if you count the first day where you just kept hitting on her over and over again, despite she kept saying, no, we're just friends. No, I don't want to do it. No. Okay? So what kind of a man would continue to pursue a woman like this when he's already talking to other women? This is bullshit. God damn it, it's probably fucking chick flicks, man. They always make the main character like she's fucking Helen of Troy or something. Like we're gonna go to war with a country over her. I fuck better looking than Blake Lively and not have to work as hard. Jesus Christ, my girl right now is better looking than Blake Lively. And I have to do none of this shit that this fucker's doing. And he's fucking super rich. He's a fucking neurosurgeon. Lives in a posh penthouse better than mine. His clothes, the fucking suit he's wearing is like $2,000. His watch is like $500. I mean, what the fuck? And he's sweating butt ugly Blake Lively, who just gave birth like, what, 6 weeks ago? 5 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Something like that? Are you kidding me? Now, Blake Lively's not horrible looking. I'm not saying that. But she's not a 10. She's not high value. Ladies, I know this is going to hurt your feelings, okay? But a guy needs to tell you this, because your husband ain't going to tell you this, your boyfriend ain't going to tell you this, your dad ain't going to tell you, okay? You ladies do not get better looking the older you get. You don't. Okay? You women that are fucking 10s right now, okay, that are like in your 20s and shit, and you're fucking 10s, you know what you're going to look like? When you're like in your 50s, you're going to look like fucking Jane Fonda. Okay? Well past her prime, but she still thinks she's that. You're going to look like Madonna. Well past her prime, but she thinks she's all that. Okay? Same thing with Cher. Do you really want to end up like that? Look at Melanie Griffith. That bitch was fucking hot. In the late 80s, early 90s, Melanie Griffith was a 10 for me. Okay? With that squeaky voice and that little body of her. Ooh. Watch that movie Something Wild with Melanie Griffith and Jeff Daniels, okay? Oh, there's a scene where she gets oh, God. I was going through puberty back then, all right? I remember that movie, okay? We'll leave it at that. But, I mean, look at her now. Ugh. Ugh. It's not good. Just age gracefully, okay? Don't waste your best years, okay? Treating men like shit, okay? Don't. Because y'all are fighting for the same guy. The guy's going to treat you like shit. The good guys are being left behind. I'm sorry, but it's fucking true. I know you don't want to fucking hear it. But it's true. When all women are competing for the same guy, that guy, his ego's so fucking high up there, you really think he's going to give a shit about you? This movie's trying to make it look like the high value guy is in love with one woman and one woman only. And he ain't the only one like that in this movie. Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not real. That's not real. And ladies, you can fuck 600 guys, okay, in your lifetime. You're never going to find a guy that actually acts like that, okay? That's how rare it is. Anyway. Lily catches Ralph flirting with another girl, okay, while Marshall talks about how he loves Toyota Camrys. Okay, they're the best cars in the world, too. He just fucking do a Toyota Camry commercial right there. Okay, anyway, that's going on. Lily takes off her coat, okay, and opens it in front of Ryle, and when she's walking past him, okay, and then she gets him all salivating and shit, and he quits talking to the hot girl and goes to follow her to the bar. Okay, of course he does. Okay, because that's the only woman he could possibly ever be with. Okay, get it? And what won him over with her? Simple. When they first met on the roof of the building, when it looked like she was about to jump off his building and kill herself, and then she admits that she broke into the building. She didn't actually live there. She just broke into the building to hang out on the roof. Okay, the first thing she said was that she likes to fuck homeless guys. Okay, that right there won his heart, and he's been trying to fucking pound it ever since. Okay. Anyway, so she tells him to stop flirting with her. Okay, and Raul's like, I can't stop flirting with you. I can't. It's like going to the bathroom. I just got to do it. Yeah. Did I tell you that this movie was written by a woman? A very unattractive woman? Okay. This is what she thinks high-value men act like. Okay? But I can't stop flirting with you. Okay, guys don't do this. I mean, she's like, I thought we were just friends. He's like, we are. But I still got to flirt with you. Okay, so she says, right. Well, you know, quit touching my hand. Okay? You gotta stop this. Stop looking at me. Okay, stop smiling at me. Stop flirting with me. Don't touch my hand. Bye. We're friends. Bye. Now, well, normally a guy wouldn't even go here. Like I said, okay, she's already shot him down how many times? Now I can't even count anymore. But because this is written by a horny woman who's unsuccessful with men, unattractive horny woman who's unsuccessful with men, he continues to pursue her. Okay? Of course he does. Of course he follows her. Okay? He's like, okay, you gotta stop. Okay? You gotta stop this staring at me. He's like, I'm just looking at you. Like that, okay, yeah. Nothing creepy about that. And she's like, well, stop staring at me, okay? And stop showing up at my flower shop. He's like, my sister works there. Of course I'm going to show up. Well, stop following me around the party then. It's sexual harassment. And I'm going to sue you and take this movie away from you. Now that gets Ryle's attention there. Ryle's like, hey. I am really trying here. That's what he says. Okay? He's like, what are you? He's like, I really like you, okay? I'm trying here. She's like, what are you, like 5? I'm trying here. She's like, go on. Like he's a peasant, like he's beneath her. No, bitch. You are beneath him. His level of success is a lot higher than yours. And if he was written by a real man, if he was played by a real man, he would act that way as well. Okay? No. No. He does not look up to you. You look up to him. And ladies, you might not like what I'm telling you right now, but you ladies know goddamn well that that's true. That is true. Women are always interested in men that are more successful than they are, that are smarter, wittier, have more education, more everything, live in a better place, have a better job, know more things. Women are drawn to men like that. We've got a fucking neurosurgeon here, and then you got a woman who loves flowers. Which one do you think is more fucking interesting? Which one do you think has accomplished more? Okay? No. He does not need to win her approval. She needs to win his. That's reality. All right. What's going on here, okay? Blah, 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 okay? So he takes her drink away from her, okay? And he asks her to go with him somewhere more private to talk. And we know what that means, okay? And then, of course, they go into his bedroom, okay? Now, I'm going to stop my review right here, but I'll be back to continue my review of this crappy movie. I thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.